It was a good celebration for us after the goals achieved the last year. It was new things for me, the ring, and I was waiting for it. It was very nice and remain in my memories for all the time. It was an important trophy we won last year for everyone for different reasons, but for everyone was very important. Win the league, lift the trophies, and celebrate also. But now, after the celebration, we have to race. We started very well. We were looking forward to start because we were ready for playing last week, and unfortunately, it was not possible. And we did, I think, the first 60 minutes very well. When we are able to maintain a high rhythm and press, for us, it's much easier find the right spot for engage our forwards and create chances. We had a lot of corner kicks. We are very dangerous, and we know from the last year because we work on it. And it was it was a very good performance for 60 minutes, and we have to take care and learn from our mistakes in the last 30s because it's impossible arrive at the end to risk to draw this game after dominate the game. But that's it. It was an important win. Now we have a few days of rest in order to prepare better as possible the Champions League game. It it was a great goal for us, a big goal. We know how much is difficult play in Costa Rica. For me, it will be the first time, but in a way, in that situation, different condition, different way of play, we don't know very well how, how many things of their teams, or and then we have to be aware of the game of Thursday. It will be very important in order to arrive and play at home with a good result. Uh, but now I think it's the right thing is celebrate the last win and celebrate also the first victory of the season.
So no rings in Italy?
No rings in Italy, just medal and cup. Then it was strange. We usually finish to celebrate at the end of the season, not at the beginning of the next one. Then it is a little bit weird for me, but it's nice. It's new thing to discover.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi Giorgio, from a personal perspective for you, obviously you've had such a long career in football and the role of a defender has changed so much. I mean, from centre back, the added responsibilities and roles in terms of involving yourself in the build-up play and stuff. And you played so many really good passes to break lines today. How difficult is that to adapt to the way that football was once played and the way it's played now?
It was a challenge for me. It was nice because I am curious and I want to learn about everything. And then when it's changing, it was changing the type of play and the way of play from a center back. Uh, it was not so easy at the beginning, but really I loved it. I was yeah, engaged in order to understand new passes. I never do it before, the right position, and I work a lot on it in all the training, and I still continue to working on it and to try to improve almost at 40 because I think it's the only way to keep going, continue to play. Uh, yeah, I'm a very different defender from many years ago. I lose something, I earn something else. I was able to maintain by my best skills, especially in marking man and in helping the team to be settled, to do the offensive marking and don't concede so many counter attacks. Is the worst thing for me happen because yeah, it's impossible for me to run against Mahala or other players and all the pitch. But yeah, I'm happy about my preseason. I have to say thanks to the athletic and physio trainer because yeah, after 2 months alone, it was so hard restarting the beginning of January. The first 2 weeks I wasn't almost unable to run. The first months, I start to run slowly, but fortunately we have time, 7-8 weeks of pre-season. I arrive and in a good condition. I am very happy and now ready to starting to play and help the team to continue to win. Thank you.
Ciao, Giorgio.
Ciao.
First MLS goal. Just describe the feeling, the celebration. Have you been thinking about how celebrating a goal would be?
It's weird that the last goal I scored is 2019, and it was almost the same. And yesterday in training, we tried set pieces. I scored 3 goals the same as today. 3 goals the same as today. It's unbelievable, but. As we train, we play. The coach continue to say this thing, and it's true. The celebration is for an old teammates of me passed away 5 years ago. I was thinking about him this morning. I don't know if it's a signal or destiny or nothing more, but I would like to celebrate to him, and he's always in my mind. Sometimes I think how it's possible, and there's no reason about it. And in that moment, I think how I'm lucky and try to enjoy and live our life the best as possible, because there's no sureness about the future.
Who's that teammate?
A story, Davide, a story.
And just a quick follow-up.
Yeah.
With Champions League coming up, you of course have a lot of experience with how to deal with different competitions. Is there something that you share with this group and how to go about it?
No, just to be aware of that game, because we, as I said before, we don't know very many things about the Costa Rican team. To be honest, I start to inform about them when there was the draw, and I know a few players, but they're old like me because I've played against them. In the World Cup 2014, and nothing more. Then we have to study very well them. We have to respect them, because we have to know that it will be very difficult, but we have to know also how much is important have a good result there away, because here we are a different team, and you see also you saw also today. Then be respect, but for sure our goal is go in Costa Rica and try to win.
Giorgio here.
Yeah.
At 38, you're the oldest goal scorer in MLS to score their first goal.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this?
No, I'm happy to score. I prefer to win with a clean sheet than score a goal, to be honest. I prefer to win 1-0 or 2-0 without consent than score me. But I understand how much it's difficult do a clean sheet in this league, because every time happens something, then the game is never closed, and until the end we have to pay attention. And I didn't want to go out, but I start to be a little bit tired. It's the first game after 4 months, so also for me. And during the preseason, I'm doing very well, but never play 90, and then I also need time to have it. But at the end, was a good result. I'm happy to score, but I'm more happy to win this game.
And lastly, the CONCACAF, much different than UEFA Champions League. This is a 5.5-hour flight. I don't think there are too many of those in UEFA. What are you expecting from this competition, just considering how much experience you have?
It's very different, because also we start from the round of 16. In Europe, we have before the group, and then the round of 16 arrive later. And in the round of 16, you know better the other team, because we have seen all the group than 6 matches before. We don't know many things about the other team. I didn't pronounce because I'm worried about faulty pronunciation, and sorry. Alajuelense? Yeah, sorry. I know the name, but I was worried and scared about the bad pronunciation. Yeah, we don't know many things about their team, but now starting from the round of 16, and it's very important because the first game, if you lose the first game, then it's not easy every time do the comeback. Also the LAFC do some years ago, then to have to be serious, play serious, respect the other team, but keep going is an important goal for us. We have to say that, and I think it's normal. Last year, for the first time, I've won a MLS team, and I think it's important also for all this league that all the teams continue to grow up and try to win this trophy.
Giorgio, I want to get your thoughts on one play in the game. You scored your goal. 6 minutes later, another corner kick. Corner comes in. It's the one that Ryan scores after the whistle, and they blew it the other way.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, on that play, you're tackled like it's American football.
No.
Basically, you're just dragged down right in the middle of the goal now.
No, well, we have fun. We have tried something yesterday in order to use our best skill. Muri and Ryan are very good header and have a right time, and we try to create a space for them. Nothing more. They have a very good player, can take the ball. We try to make the work harder for them. Nothing more. But if you do it seriously, I think we could be very dangerous on set piece, and we show also this year, but also last year, because in the playoff we scored a lot of goals from corner kick.
And we saw today the first 2 goals both.
And also the third arrived from penalty kick, but after a corner kick and a situation of trouble.
But on that play where he literally wraps around you and pulls you down, is that something that where you're expecting a penalty kick? Are you not expecting a penalty kick? Because there's always contact going on in the box. How do you?
But it's normal, and I didn't see nothing special could happen in the corner kick. I didn't understand what happened, to be honest, but I didn't review. But the referee, I think, did a good game. And the important is that we win. Then it's not okay. It's okay. We don't have to see this episode.